Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. I am the CryptoBullGod, and this is the recorded on Sunday, airing on Monday, March 8th, 2021, CryptoBullGod Podcast. You can find me both on Twitter and TradingView, as well as YouTube, at CryptoBullGod. I'm in a real weird mood today. We almost started off the podcast with Gloria Estefan. I'm sure you're all familiar with Gloria Estefan. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, baby, show you love me. Come on, you remember Gloria Estefan? Back in the day, she's a good-looking lady. I wonder if let's see. I bet you she's still a good-looking girl. Gloria Estefan. All right, well, all right, let's get off this subject. Back in the day, all right, well, time waits for no one. So, we all age. She's a little older now, so let's just leave it at, in the 80s and early 90s, she was a good-looking woman. You can Google her at your convenience if you're not familiar. So we're gonna delve into a few topics today. We're going to start off the podcast a little bit differently than we otherwise would. I wasn't even planning on recording a podcast today, but I've had a few things on my mind and just figured I'd get it out there, and it's good timing to share that with everyone here. And just start off with something surrounding getting your mind set, getting your mind straight, something a little bit more motivational in nature. I'm a firm believer that if you are looking to do something extraordinary in life, you have dreams, you have goals, you have aspirations, and you're working towards them. This isn't corny, it's the truth. If you're looking to do something extraordinary, it's extraordinary. So most people are not going to accomplish something that's extraordinary. It's just the truth. Most people go day to day. They're simple people. They live simple lives. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to do something extraordinary, it requires an extraordinarily amount of dedication and consistency and perseverance and persistency and unyielding desire to achieve that goal. And I think the point we're at now, for those who have been around in cryptocurrencies for quite some time and had to endure that awful, god-awful 2018 and even 2019, and 2020 was rough too in many respects. In March of 2020, we're at a point now, a pivotal point in the market where things are going to turn pretty quickly. And they have been. The market's been on a nice bullish rise here, but there's still a monumental amount of euphoric growth to take place in this cycle. And I think it's important to keep in mind just what your frame of mind is. When you're trying to achieve something that's really extraordinary, and you have a lot of aspirations, a lot of goals, and you're kind of sticking to your plan, there are going to be people that doubt you. They don't understand why you're making the decisions that you're making. And I actually think that's a good thing. When people doubt you, when people can't relate to you, when they don't understand what it is you're doing and why, that's a good sign. In my opinion, that can be a very strong indicator that you're on the right path. If you think about it, most people that are going about their ordinary lives and kind of living the day-to-day and aren't aware of something like this, they're not going to be able to relate to it. They don't understand. Why would you spend so many hours of your life studying this stuff? Why does it consume you? CBG, you could buy that brand new car and drive around in that brand new nice car that you've wanted to get. Why are you waiting? You could buy that brand new house or that brand new condominium. Why are you waiting? When you have a goal and you have a clear vision and you're dedicated to it, most people are just not going to be able to relate to it. Like I think back for myself, for those who follow me on Twitter at CryptoBullGod, you'll see under my profile there that I'm a credentialed FSA. I'm an actuary. I mean, I can't tell you how many times in order to get that professional designation that people that were closer to me, surrounding me, they just couldn't relate. They didn't understand why Friday nights and Saturday nights I would stay in and I didn't go out. Why weekdays after work I was at the gym. But after the gym, why would I come home and why would I study? Why would I study so early in the morning? I mean, why did I do all that stuff? Well, I did all that stuff to get to where I'm at today. I mean, today I have an awesome career. I have an awesome career as an actuary. I have for the most part, a low-stress job. I make good money. I have a good, solid income, good financial stability. I enjoy what I do. Not many people can say that. Some people are after the dollar bill and, at whatever cost. I mean, I make good money and I enjoy what I do. But I had to do a fuck ton of work to get there. It's the truth. There's no shortcut around it. It's the same thing in this cryptocurrency bull cycle, this super cycle that we're in right now. I mean, the people that are stressed right now, the people that, they're not sure what direction the market's going to go tomorrow or next week or in the next 10 days. I'd ask you to sit back, chill out, and zoom out. I mean, I try to put videos out there that really try to indicate to you from a macro perspective how bullish we are and the general direction we're going. I mean, if you studied this market and you feel really good about things based on that, based on the education, because education is power. If you've studied the market, you know the direction we're going. If you're stressed right now with pullbacks we're getting day to day, now is the time to really ask yourself why and figure out a exit strategy for yourself moving forward. You want to make sure you have a diversified portfolio, and you better make sure you know where you're selling your crypto assets, okay? Because once we go parabolic, and I've stressed this so many times, we have not gone parabolic yet. Once we go parabolic, you don't want to be the person sitting there looking at your account and you see $100,000. You have $100,000 in your account and you're like, Jesus, I never thought this was possible. But because you don't know how to properly scale out of your investments, you go and you take a look at your account and it goes up and down and you don't know when to sell, and all of a sudden your $100,000 turns into $50,000. I'm telling you, for anybody here listening to this right now, you're going to look, it's like going back and looking at the year 2017. If you look at a chart and it's on auto scale, meaning that the values on the y-axis, which are is the relative value of the market cap, if you just go back to the total altcoin market cap in 2017 and you auto scale a chart in TradingView to follow, at the start of the year to the end of the year, the start of the year is a blip on the radar. And that's what we're getting into right now. It's so important for everybody to understand and recognize that while myself and nobody else can tell you exactly the number or figure we're going to in market cap, okay, how many trillions of dollars we're going to hit for altcoins this cycle and what the value for Bitcoin also will be, the more important thing to recognize, in my opinion, is we are going extraordinarily higher. You're here for a reason. Hopefully it's twofold. Hopefully you appreciate the technology and you see how disruptive it is in many ways. There's that aspect. And also there's the other aspect that you want to capitalize on it. Why would you not want to financially capitalize on a generational wealth transfer opportunity? Why would you not want to do that? Most people will not succeed at this. Most people aren't even in the market. The more I run into people and I even throw out the word cryptocurrency, the only thing they can come back with is that like Bitcoin or something, and they think, they have to buy a whole Bitcoin, or they don't understand how it works. You understand, like if you have a general sense of what's going on, you're so ahead of the majority. And I really want to see everyone succeed. It really fills me with a lot of happiness. It fills me with a lot of happiness when people DM me on Twitter and express appreciation and let me know that the charting I do, the technical analysis I do helps them. They use it as exactly what I say in my videos. It's a data point for them to assess their own risk strategy and investment philosophy. And it really makes me happy to know I'm helping people. So I want everyone listening to this, everyone who follows me, I want to see you succeed. I really do. I want to see you succeed. So please, just make sure you have an exit strategy in place. Don't listen to the naysayers around you. Again, if you're looking to do something extraordinary and you have goals and you're working hard and you're very diligent, I'm telling you point blank, because I've experienced this in my life, most people will just not get it. They won't understand you. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing if people aren't getting you and understanding you. The next 6 months to 10 months, the next 6 to 9 months are going to go very quick whenever this bull cycle tops, okay? So I just want everyone to be as prepared as possible and really have the right frame of mind and just recognize that, for most of you, hopefully you've been working really hard, and I don't want you to doubt yourself, and just zoom out and see the big picture. And I really try to help with those things. So let's delve into enough of that. Let's delve into the markets a little bit and talk about what we're seeing. Bitcoin, again, I wouldn't get caught in the day-to-day. I think the key chart that I would point to here for Bitcoin, I did post, for those who follow me on Twitter, there's kind of two things I see playing out right now. If I had to lean either way in the short term, again, this is just the short term. Long term, Bitcoin's going to be over 100,000 this year. But short term, I've posted kind of a few different thought processes. One is we're going to top out around the same level that we did in the prior dip. We'll temporarily top around the 0.786 fib retracement, which is around 55,000 before we backtest and maybe wick, again, a temporary price wick, a volatile wick in between 38 to 42, somewhere in there. That's scenario one. Scenario two is we're in the middle of an inverse head and shoulders, and we're actually going to push up to around 62,000. I've posted that chart a few times as well. So that's what I'm looking for in the short term. The other key chart, I actually just tweeted about this. For those that have been diligently watching some of my videos on YouTube, I've pointed out one of the key metrics I've looked at that I've shared with everyone is the Bitcoin dominance. We have a weekly candle on the Bitcoin dominance chart for the first time that is looking to close below 61.6% and is also, more importantly, looking to close below that upward trending line, that upward line of support showing strength for Bitcoin. Well, now we look like we're going to get a candle body close below that line for the first time ever. So this could be a very early sign that we're going to see some significant growth within the altcoin market cap, meaning your altcoins, any altcoins, so any coins you own besides Bitcoin may start to really run here soon. Again, key levels I've tweeted about. I've been looking at. It looks like I have marked here on my chart. 57%, 52%, around 52%. So just keep an eye on that. Follow me on Twitter at CryptoBullGod. This could be a really early indicator here that we're going to start running really hard in alts very soon. And again, I can't stress this enough. Yes. We have had some hard run in alts. I understand that, okay? But we have not gone parabolic. I just went out to eat yesterday with two people who don't know anything about cryptocurrencies, a husband and wife, and actually the husband, for those who follow me on Twitter, the husband, I refer to him as Mini Schiff. So he knows a few things about cryptocurrency, but I just stressed to him in that conversation. I feel like no matter how many times I've stressed things to him, it goes in one ear and out the other for whatever reason. I don't know why. Only he can tell me that. But I stressed to him that as much as the market has gone up, my friend, we have not gone. He made a statement to me. He said, the market is already euphoric. No. No, my friend Mini Schiff. If you're listening to this podcast, let me tell you again. The market has not gone euphoric yet. How about this? double, okay? Double or nothing on our earlier bet. Only you and I know the bet. Double or nothing Bitcoin over 100,000 before 12/31/21. Double or nothing. Let me know. Get back to me and text me. So anyway, the market has not gone euphoric yet. So keep an eye on that Bitcoin dominance. Altseason. What was that? What was that word I was using? Alt sauce. It's gonna get a little saucy in here. It's gonna get a little hot. Altseason is going to be kicking up soon. I told you I was in a rare mood today. I went to test drive a car vehicle. Gotta love those sales pressure tactics. No matter how many times I told the dealer I'm not ready to make a decision today, I will be soon. I want to test drive a few vehicles. No matter how many times I tell them, hey, hi, I even said word for word, with the woman who was test driving the vehicle with me, I just want to be upfront with you. High pressure sales tactics don't work with me. The best thing you can do for a person like myself is be straight with me, be honest, just let me know what's going on with this vehicle. If I start to feel high pressure from you, it's gonna push me away. I don't need to buy a vehicle, I just desire to buy one. Not liking the experience. Maybe I'm going to be the only crypto millionaire driving around in a 2001 Acura Integra for the rest of my life, because this experience has been a little, I'm not enjoying it, but no, I'm going to get a new car. I'm real excited about that. So, let's talk about the chart of the week. The chart of the week without question. If this isn't in your portfolio, I don't know what you're doing. No, I shouldn't say that. There's a lot of great projects out there. If this isn't in your portfolio, what I will say is you should consider scaling in now and then waiting for a pullback and scaling in more, and that is Uniswap. Uniswap has one of the best looking charts. I was buying this thing a long time ago. I think it was around $13 or something. It's at 34 right now, just about 34, but follow me on TradingView. I'll try to get some charts out tonight, but whether you're looking at the BTC, the Bitcoin pairing chart, or whether you're just looking at the straight USD Uniswap chart, Uniswap has some absolutely beautiful market structure. Just broke into the top 10 recently. For my portfolio allocation, this is definitely a larger one. I will leave it at that. I'm not going to go into specifics, but this is a larger position within my portfolio, given both the narrative. See, here's the thing. As a investor, what I understand is, here's how I would put it. When I'm considering what my portfolio should look like, what I'm personally doing is I'm looking at both the technicals, and I'm also... It's not just the fundamentals. Yeah, the fundamentals, but I listen to what the narrative is. So the narrative right now, there's a huge narrative around decentralized finance, right? So I think, my belief, and this was, by the way, this was not my belief back in even 2020. This wasn't even my belief in mid-2020. I'll say mid-2020. I did not think decentralized finance would be as prominent a narrative this time around. I had a little bit of a different view. But what I'm seeing is that what I'm hearing from other prominent people in the space is decentralized finance is absolutely a big narrative, right? So I personally think, and this is not financial advice, I personally feel like a large percentage of your portfolio should absolutely be in decentralized finance. That's a way to maximize your return. So what you want to ideally do is look for projects that have a lot of steam behind them, good fundamentals, great charts, great TA like Uniswap. The charts look beautiful on it. This one, again, broke into the top 10. I think this one's going to go, I don't know how high it's going to go. I'm not going to give a dollar value, but it's going to go extraordinarily higher from where it's at right now. So that's at least how I'm positioning myself. So Uniswap, check it out. Ticker UNI. And by the way, the chart of the week from last week, Mana, ticker MANA. Dang! That thing has run hard. I had indicated that I accumulated a while ago, and I bought more at 32 cents. We're sitting right now, just looking right now, we're sitting at 40 cents. This has, if you're not following me on Twitter, follow me at CryptoBullGod. The market structure on this thing is so beautiful. And the narrative behind the project itself has to do with virtual land, which seems to be a real popular thing. So, you have the fundamental thing going on. You have the TA, which is primarily what I rely on, is beautiful. So check that one out. Now, speaking of beautiful, we're going to get into our last segment here, which is CBG, the Crypto Bull Gods, funny stories surrounding online. I wouldn't even call it online dating. I would just call it meeting women online. So I always tell people, like, I'm the boy in the bubble. Like, I grew up in a real small town in eastern Pennsylvania. All right. If I said the name of the town, you wouldn't even know it. And, call me old-fashioned. But I like a nice straight girl. I like, if I met someone, I just want to know she's into guys. Call me old-fashioned. That's what I'm into. Now, I do want to preface this because there's a lot of people out there that get real sensitive. Look, I love everyone. I don't care what your sexual orientation is. I could give two shits less what your sexual orientation is. I will like you, love you, whether you're gay, straight, or all these terms that I came across. I don't really give two shits. But what I'm saying now, I'm a single guy, I've been single for a while. The playing field has become a lot more interesting as a single individual, especially being down in South Florida. I mean, I'm sure this shit's a lot different in eastern Pennsylvania, near Lancaster County. I'm sure this stuff's a lot different. Here's some things that I've come across in my online dating experiences. Bisexual, I mean, that one's pretty straightforward, right? You're into guys or girls. Lesbian. Yes, that's right. A woman who came up under a search for a guy who was listed as a lesbian. Now, that one is a story in itself. I'm actually going to save that for another podcast because there's an entertaining exchange of text messages that took place. But yeah, I swiped right before reading and she turned out to be a lesbian. So we'll go into that one at some point. Here's some shit I don't even know what it was. I had to Google. Demisexual. Demisexual. I didn't graduate. Demisexual. Pansexual. She's into Pizza Hut pan pizzas. Pansexual. Don't know what that is. Had to Google it. I believe me. I shit you not. I Googled it and I read it and I was like, this shit's too complicated. And then, I swiped left. So here's my thing. If we're going to come out with all these sexual, this shit is way too, it's nauseating. I can't keep up with all this. I just want a nice, straight girl, heterosexual, likes guys, interested to go out to dinner with you. Hey, give me a call. CBG. I've decided that I am going to coin, no pun intended, I'm going to coin a new sexuality. It is going to be cryptosexual. So, cryptosexual, the definition for cryptosexual is one who is in love with cryptocurrencies. So, I'm sorry, ladies, but if you're interested in getting to know the Crypto Bull God, you're going to have to be a cryptosexual. You're going to have to be into cryptocurrencies. If not, kicking your ass to the curb, not to be rude, but just got to be straight with you. So, I've decided, since everybody has complicated the playing field and I don't understand half of these definitions, that I'm coming out with a new definition. It is called cryptosexual. So if there are any ladies out there who would like to actually get to know who I am, I'm a single bull god. And if you're cryptosexual, I would be very interested in getting to know you. So, with that being said, I always close on an interesting note. I don't know if you've noticed that, but in closing, as we will do until the end of this bull cycle, mini shift, we have not gone euphoric. Please join me in a moment of silence for all of those I attempted on multiple occasions to get into crypto and have remained ignorant. Thank you.